Alright guys, so today we have my buddy Jason and his very clean, super mint EK. Is it EK, was it EK9, right? Or
well, EK9 is what, Type R?
Type R, so it's
yeah,
EK6,
so,
EK4?
Yeah, EK4 I think
okay.
it is.
What year is your EK?
This one is a 96.
Okay, so it's 96 EK. And is it a DX?
So originally this was a DX. It came with the D16Y7.
Okay.
Bought it from actually a friend of mine, or he is a friend of mine now, but bought it like 3-ish years ago. And it came with, yeah, D16Y7, automatic too.
Okay.
And then did the swap.
Nice. So a lot of you guys, if you don't know, a few months back we did this video with this car in this parking structure back here. The lighting was perfect, everything, and I went to go edit the video and the sound quality didn't come out so good. So we're here today because now he has a different set of wheels. He's done a few changes in the car, on the engine bay and the interior. So we're gonna have Jason go over the car, full inside and out, and you know, basically what he's done over the last, what, 2 years with the car?
Yeah, probably like 2-ish years. Yeah,
okay.
Almost 3 probably.
All right. So was the car originally black when you got it?
Yeah. So the car was black. It had a little, well, I guess they call it clear coat stretch.
Okay.
So we had to get it pretty much color sanded and then polished.
Uh-huh.
And then my buddy down the street from here ceramic coated it.
Nice. It looks really good.
Yeah, thank you.
So up front, is that an actual CTR lip?
Yeah, so the lip came from Japan.
Uh-huh.
Freaking arm and a leg for that. But yeah, it's a real CTR lip.
Okay. CTR lip up front. You got the, is it the EDM or the clear side markers?
Yeah, yeah. So those are just the clear side markers, but the headlights are EDM ones where they adjust up and down.
Oh, nice.
But I don't have them wired up to go up and down yet. I do have like the little running light or the daylight. I guess
the city lights.
The city light.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
And I got covers on them. I'm not sure where the covers come from.
Yeah, I know that Honda made them.
Yeah.
But I always hear like different stories because Honda made a batch of them and then another company made them.
Yeah, but are they made for US or Japan?
Oh,
or
I see.
Or yeah, I just know that they are Honda.
Yeah.
But from what country?
Yeah.
Do they make them for?
And then, what gen wing is this? I know a lot of guys, we always talk about the spoon wings.
So I believe that's a Gen 2, just because I know how wide this gap is right here.
Okay.
And I think the Gen 1 is a little bit tighter.
Okay. I've always loved like the subtleness of the spoon wing. It's not too high on the back, and it kind of just follows the body line of the roof going back.
Yeah, and the weave is like perfect.
Yeah, it looks solid.
It's definitely quality when you're buying something from Spoon.
Oh yeah. Okay. So outside looks amazing, and the rear lip is a CTR lip too as well,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, not sure where it came from, but it's used. Bought it. I can't even remember. It's like you buy these things and you buy so many parts.
Yeah.
You forget who you buy them from. It is one of those things.
Yeah. It's like I know I bought it from this guy. I forget his name, but I know I got it from him.
Yeah, and I can say it's real.
Yeah.
Authentic, I would say.
Okay, so black. Is there any trick or anything you'd probably recommend to anybody that has a black car or planning on painting their car black? Any tips on keeping the paint from any swirl marks or any scratches?
First of all, don't buy a black car. But if you do, ceramic coat for sure. Definitely got to ceramic coat it. And this thing stays in the garage.
Okay.
Like 99% of the time.
Yeah.
And then just a plastic cover.
Okay.
I think you get a plastic cover from Amazon. I think it's I don't know, like $30.
Okay.
And I haven't washed it in maybe, I don't know, 4 months.
Okay.
So it definitely, the plastic cover and keeping it indoor definitely will keep it like nice and shiny.
Yeah, for not washing it for 4 months, like look at that.
It's dusty, but
that's it.
It's not washed.
That's great. That's amazing. Okay, so suspension. What do you have going on for coilovers, rear setup, bushings?
So the front or coilovers is K-tuned all around.
Okay.
The front is Speed Factory upper. In the rear, I have True Heart lower control arms.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have an ASR subframe brace, and I can't remember what the
A sway bar?
The sway bar.
Okay.
I think the sway bar is ASR, and the subframe is, I think it is ASR as well.
Okay.
I don't know. It's one of those things where you get it done and you go back and look at it and hardly ever look at it. Unless it's like right there in front of me.
Okay. So I'm seeing the Regamasters, and I remember last time we shot the last video, you had the TEs on there.
Yeah.
And so
these are spoons.
Okay.
So these are spoons, and I believe these are 16 by 8, and I think they're 225/45.
Okay.
On those proxies.
So what made, really quick, what made you want to go with the spoon wheels?
I guess everybody's going spoon, right? So I
Yeah.
guess you got to try it for a little bit, and then I don't know. Hopefully, I can have another setup some other time.
Yeah. I love the combo because you have the spoon calipers and the spoon lug nuts, and that blue matches so well.
Yeah. Well, thank God that I'm fortunate enough to actually own a pair of calipers.
Yeah.
And yeah, those are Mini Cooper rotors.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of guys lately are running Mini Cooper rotors lately, and it's just like
well,
the
they're
perfect.
affordable and cheap, and they work. So.
Okay. That's good. That's something I need to look into because I want to run the Wrench Mob 2-piece rotors.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think. Dang, how much does that dude does it charge? I think like $600.
It's like almost $600 for the actual rotor.
Yeah. So yeah, well, if you want a budget rotor, go Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
They're like $100.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Okay. Interior wise, what do we got going on? It looks stock but updated.
Interior, just some Recaros, some buckets. I got a hybrid racing shifter, Momo steering wheel with blue stitch, and the latest thing I got was an Omni tachometer.
Oh,
It's pretty dope. I've always wanted one ever since they first came out in the past.
Yeah.
And you can't find them anymore.
Yeah.
And then Speed Factory came out with them, and I think they're like $100-ish.
Okay.
So that's like the newest thing.
Okay.
That I got for the interior of the car, and then like a airbag delete tray.
Nice. So. I like the in-dash. Is that new? Or have you always had that?
I've had that.
Okay.
Had that.
But what brand is that? Because I need to get one for my Civic.
Sheesh, I'm not even sure. Tell you the truth.
Looks good.
Yeah, you find a deal online and you just run with it, and hopefully it works.
Yeah. Yeah,
So the interior is pretty much stock, and in the rear seats, they're just redone in Alcantara.
Ooh.
And the deck lid in the back is just refinished.
That looks good. That Alcantara looks really nice.
Yeah, I haven't sat in it. I don't know. I can't really don't know if it feels good, if it makes your back sweat while you're riding it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if it absorbs it, but it just looks good, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, just the way that everything just flows with the black and just like the blue, just a very like a little splash of blue, just kind of it pops a little more. Yeah, I like that.
I'm like super minimalist. I don't want to be too flashy, but I guess, I don't know, is this considered flashy? I just want something just plain and simple.
Yeah. I remember I did a video with a buddy, Sean. He has a black S1000 with, I think he had Regamasters, but the black on black looks so freaking good.
Yeah, for sure. And just a little bit of color, right? All you need is really just a little bit of color.
Yeah.
To make it change.
Yeah, definitely. So, your motor, I know we noticed that you didn't bring a hood today. And you told me that you're changing out some parts with the hood latches.
Yeah, so I just ordered some PLM hood latches. I installed them, but I want to say they're lined perfectly, but I still want to like
adjust them
a little bit more.
Okay. So engine wise, we have a beautiful B series motor.
Yeah, B20.
Okay.
B20 with the B16 head, GSR trans, and then just whatever bolt-ons, aftermarket bolt-ons that.
Nice. It looks really good. So it's a B20 Vtec. Anything done internally to the engine?
The bottom is, I believe, stock.
Okay.
The head has SuperTech, Valtrain, tuner 2 cams, coil-on plug, cam gears, and pretty much, the throttle body is, honestly, that's a Skunk 2.
Okay.
Skunk 2 throttle body with hatch board mounts and a dry wire tuck harness.
Nice. It looks so good. I remember, like I said, the first time I saw your car was at, what was it? What event was it last year that we went to? Because you were parked right by Mike G.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Week Fest?
No, that wasn't. I don't know if that was the top 100.
Oh, the Invitational. Yeah.
Invitational,
That's when I first seen the car, and it's just like indoors, like just everything was like, my jaw dropped. I was like looking over the whole car inside out. I probably spent 20 minutes just looking around this whole car, and everything just goes just right. The black wrinkle on the manifold, on the valve cover, and then, you know, you got a tucked radiator. Is that a Speed Factory you in?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you know, is it tuned right now on a
So it's chipped. It's not on a Haltech or
anything crazy?
Nothing crazy. And it was dynoed. So it dynoed at 185.
Okay.
With just the setup that I have.
Yeah.
And I believe I ran out of injector and fuel pump.
Okay.
But then again, like, I don't really drive it fast or hard.
Yeah.
I just want to cruise with my friends, and you know what I mean? As long as I can keep up with them, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Lately, like, a lot of guys I've talked to is like, you know, we build these cars to look good, to obviously, you know, have fun, you know, not really go too fast, but to enjoy the car for what it is. You know, the car looks amazing, just like the black. The black just looks amazing. You know, obviously a lot of guys always say black's a hard color to keep clean, but
It definitely is for sure.
but the engine, just like B series, is always going to be the way to go. This is the purity of Hondas is always going to be B series. Of course, a lot of guys are going to say K series is the way.
K, I don't know. I've never drove a K car, so
yeah,
I couldn't have any comparison to it.
Yeah, I remember years ago I drove Loy from Sport Car Motion, had an Integra, and it was one of the first few K swaps in SoCal.
Okay.
And that thing ripped, and I was just like instantly like, wow.
I'm sure it's definitely fun. I'm actually trying to build a swap right now.
Oh wow.
And I got it in the garage, and I do have a Integra that I had a swap for, a K swap for, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Might be a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, so the car looks good, man. Anything else you plan on doing to the car in the near future? Any like subtle changes, maybe a different set of wheels?
You know, wheels always change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you get a good deal on some wheels.
Yeah.
But I know I have the visors that go on the doors that I haven't installed yet. I'm trying to get a hood. Well, I'm trying to get a spoon hood, I should say.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, these cars, you can say they're done, but are they really done? They're always changing.
It's always something, that one extra part, either it's something little or something big that can make a drastic change, not in a bad way, but just a little improvement just to make the car look better. Because you always have this idea of how you want the car to look. And it's always,
especially if you find a good deal, right? If
you
find a good deal, you can't pass it up. And next thing you know, you're running that good deal, and you find another deal, and then you got tons of parts, and you're just changing things up. So I don't know. For right now, this is the setup. I guess.
And so I know a lot of people always, a lot of people want to wonder, you know, you get into the industry, what was the car you wanted to get before this, or is this the car that you wanted to build right off the back?
Honestly, this probably was the car, but I do. Well, so all my friends in high school had Civics and Integras.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, but I had an Accord wagon.
Okay.
And it was automatic. It just had big wheels and it was slammed. But the car that I probably would, I don't know, it's probably far-fetched from me personally, but probably I'd like an NSX.
Oh.
But then again, like, dude, I can't afford an NSX.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just being honest and real. Like, I got kids, I got family.
Yeah.
We got dogs, we got softball and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it would be nice to have an NSX.
Yeah, that's everyone's dream. I always call it the Ferrari of Hondas.
Yeah. You know, they're definitely time capsules.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the car looks amazing. Is there any other cars you plan on building in the future besides the EK?
Well, so I have that Integra, that DC, but I use that as a daily commuter just because gas is cheap.
Yeah.
It's an automatic, it has air conditioning, power steering, has a brake booster unlike this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it drives like a dream right now. So do I want to build it, or do I just want to keep it like just
a clean little daily? Yeah.
And it cruises and it's cheap on gas.
Yeah. So with the brake booster, let's just talk about that really quick. So you deleted the brake booster. Do you feel any difference from braking? Is it a little harder? Is it
It's definitely harder. If you've ever drove like a golf cart. Or, well, we have scooters at work that we drive, and the pedal is so stiff.
Oh wow.
You gotta stomp on it. You know what I mean? But I guess you get used to it, and you just well, me personally, I don't know anybody else, but I always just downshift.
Oh yeah.
Downshift just helps braking.
Okay.
So it's definitely a challenge to drive.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I drive slow.
Yeah. At a cruising speed. That's dope, man.
Yeah. All my friends rag on me for driving slow, but I'm like, dude, I don't want to rear end nobody.
No,
you know what I mean? So
that's the
if
worst.
I drive slow, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm. And then also, before we end the video, is there any shout outs you want to do? Any friends? If you ever, your crew, anybody you want to do a shout out to?
You know what? It's like there's so many people that I can shout out, but I guess it's just the journey. I don't want to like name a specific person. Yeah, I am part of a team in squads, and there's tons of group chats that I'm in, but just like meeting you, meeting everybody on Instagram, meeting just strangers buying parts, selling parts. They're like, how can I shout out everybody when there's just tons of people out there? And I'm just thankful just to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, man. I know we've always talked a lot on social media, through Instagram mainly, and then we had our first attempt at making a video.
Yeah, that was like the very first one of the speed options. I guess the flagship video, right?
Yeah. We'll definitely
put interview, I guess.
Yeah, we'll definitely put all those clips from that video will be in this video towards the end of it, so you guys can kind of see what our original setup was for this feature. But I came down from Oceanside, and I do this for the love and the passion of the culture. I do this to meet people, to network, to show love for the Honda community and culture, for you guys to watch and get to meet, see a backstory on the car, meet the owner, the whole backstory. It's great to be one-on-one, to talk to people, get to know them. And this is my way of showcasing like a magazine feature, but it's an actual video that the whole world's gonna see, and it's gonna be on the internet forever. But I want to say thank you for spending your morning with me to shoot the video and doing this feature. We'll definitely be seeing you tomorrow, hopefully at the NWP meet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it.
Okay, definitely. But we'll definitely be seeing you around more often at all these events up here in Long Beach, LA area. But again, thanks for coming out, man, and showing us your beautiful EK. I always love the 96, 98 body style. The 99 2000, I just feel like you can only get certain bumpers or bumpers and lips with that setup, and with this is just very.
There's not really too many lips to
for.
Go with this.
Oh yeah.
Other than like the CTR for sure.
Yeah. Because this is the year after the EG. This was basically like a big brother version of the EG.
Yeah, but there's so many EKs that are being built right now.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And that's one thing that's like what's cool about people building their cars. Every build is different. Everyone has like their view of how they want to build their car, and it makes every car different from the rest. Yeah, man. Well, again, thanks for coming out, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the next one.